Welcome back to the channel. I'm That Boozy, and today we'll be looking over my submission for Lateral Legends Giga Coaster competition. As you can see, I made an RMC hybrid. So yeah, in this video we'll be going over the area that it's in, and just how neat it is. So first, let's just go over the general layout. So, first, as you can see, it goes down a very pre-lift, with a drop and then a few bunny hops that turn into the actual lift hill. And as you can see, I have the catwalk, which, actually, fun fact, I want to see if I could just get just the catwalk, because I did make a, is that it? No, that's the lift hill. Oh my god. Let me just get, can I get just the catwalk? That's the actual ride. So actually for the catwalk, just for the catwalk on the lift hill, oh my god. If it's gonna let me press on it. Is that it? Yes, Tordenvaer catwalk. I just used the Intamin Raid coaster, or Blitz coaster, just to use it, because it's the closest thing I had. It looks relatively good. So after that pre-lift, you go up a, I think, 323 foot tall lift hill. Yes, 323 foot tall. Straight down, I think beyond 90 degrees, I think like 93. So drop down to your bottom. You just like top speed of like 94, almost 95 miles an hour. You have your photos right here, by the way. And then you head up into a massive barrel roll down drop. I tried to combine Zawdra's turnaround with like a roll downward, so this is kind of like a reverse Wildcat's Revenge first element. Anyway, go down, bank down slightly, and then you head up into a huge outer bank that aligns you with the rest of the layout. Then you drop all the way down again into a huge stall, which is inversion number 2. You go up into an airtime moment and then an overbanked inversion, as I believe this does hit, I think, 140 degrees, so technically it is an inversion. I mean, I don't make the rules, RCDB makes them, I think. Anyway, yeah, you go down into a drop that twists downward into a very... this part was inspired by Twisted Cyclone. If you know where on Twisted Cyclone, after the reverse Cobra roll, it goes up into like a turn like that. That's what inspired it. And then you go up into the first like pure airtime hill, which goes down into kind of like an S-bend, a big one. And then you have a very wonky Steel Vengeance second inversion type of thing. I think it's the second one. It's kind of a combination of the 0G stall, I don't even know how to classify it, the one on Steel Vengeance, and the the Batman Gotham City Escape stall, where it's like, yeah, it's very whippy. You get whipped through this. It's very whippy, but it's really good. And then you drop down through the structure into a very unique, nice moment where it's like, from here you might, like in the front row, you might see like, where am I gonna go? I don't see the track, and you just go dive under the structure. And then you rise up into an overbank. One last inversion, which is a 0G roll, which I like. It turns out really well. And then you just have a set of airtime hills going into an airtime hill, and then like a really good helix. I probably wouldn't have done this, but I think Timon did one on his RMC, so I just made one of those. And yeah, there's that. And then you hit the brakes, which, as you can see over here, there is a turn into, there's a set of turns actually that goes into the transfer track, the maintenance bay. And then you have, well, another train. So you have that, and it's like, yeah. And then yeah, you keep going and turn back into the station, which the turn actually goes above the pre-lift. So yeah, that's basically the ride. Actually, the original plans was think about here. There's originally going to be a mock water coaster, which actually was visible in the teaser that I recorded. As of when I'm recording this earlier today, I recorded the teaser, but like, you know, I'm probably going to be releasing this in July, and I'm recording this June 14th, so it's going to be a bit, but yeah. So we have the sign for Tordenvaer, which is Norwegian for thunderstorm. We have actually a gift shop with phone cases. Hold up, those kind of look tough. And then yeah, you can see a bunch of rides, but this photo station is hooked up to the photo. And yeah, it's like by the exit. I took some inspiration from Behemoth and Yukon Striker, where like it's like an alternate exit through the exit path as you could go through the gift shop. And this gift shop is made up of like 500 blueprints. It's bad. And like to have the whole like Ravage Thunderstorm theme, I do have some incomplete tiles. Speaking of blueprints, this lift hill is entirely custom supported. I just moved a tree. I didn't mean to. Nope, that's the ride. No. Oh god. I'm messing up. So, this lift hill, if I grab onto it and delete it, it's entirely custom supported. Honestly, this took the longest. Like, the scenery didn't take as long as just the lift hill. Oh my god, the lift hill took so long. Also, I think originally the ride would turn back here. That's why the street track. Like, it wouldn't. So, yeah, actually, the ride originally just was turning back here and then just like aligned itself here. But then I decided to expand it by making it go outwards this way, so it's not just like a straight line. It's more unique than that. So there's actually a bit of straight track, but it's fine because you're like you're shredding through this layout. This layout has some crazy pacing. Like, yeah. Honestly, if you're talking about rides that inspired it, mainly all three hyper hybrids. And then, but like with Hakuge's, but like with the pre-lift as crazy as Hakuge. And then a few other random elements. Like, I mean, this big turn was kind of inspired by Wildcat's Revenge, but like also Zadra. This Titan version was inspired by both Steve and Zadra, with Zadra with having a whippy inversion near the end. And then I'm giving Zadra so much credit. This whole turn actually inspired by Zadra because that has it. Oh my god, I should know this. I believe it has it right after the stall, I think. But it just has like something like this. And then yeah, this is in Twisted Cyclone. This is just mainly any other RMC, but like I'm giving it to Zadra because it's like high off the ground. Actually, I do believe. How tall is this stall? Hold up. This stall is really tall, 172, about the same height, taller than Zadra. So Zadra. And then yeah. Hold up, wait. I just want to check. How tall is this inversion? Okay, yeah, that's the tallest inversion as well. About 270 feet. So, yeah. This is actually kind of a sick inversion. It's like really tall. And then yeah, like this was really good. I think like I said in the teaser that this one probably released a few weeks ago, but that I released today when I'm recording this. It's tallest, fastest, and longest. And it does have it's tied with Untamed at Welby Holland right now for most inversions. Like I could have done more, like I could have turned this moment into like an overbank, but I just did an overbank, so I didn't want it to be too much. I also could have added an inversion in the pre-lift, but I just wanted to have as much airtime as possible. Which is funny because it doesn't even have, I think it has like 5 seconds of airtime. Not much. It's not an airtime focused ride. I took inspiration from Zelda, which is not an airtime ride. It's like intensity. And this ride is really intense. If you're talking about the guidelines, which I should be pulling up, lateral forces are 1.27, which I believe were pretty difficult. And I believe it's mainly in the outer bank where there's a lot. I think it was over 1.5. So I made sure that the forces checked out, and they were really good. Vertical forces were good. Oh my god, minimum vertical force was so difficult. Relatively. It was mainly laterals and minimal, which were in the outer bank. Everything else was relatively easy. Forwarder is good. Like, inversion, like, yeah. Like, forces are really good. So if you're wondering about forces, they're good. So, actually, I think I just had on the Viking theme, about a few days ago. I think on Thursday or Friday, I was like, oh, maybe I should do a Viking theme. And then I started planting trees. And then, yeah, and then I got the name done, I think on Friday. And then, yeah, like, that's when it started looking good. Also, if you're wondering, I think this does work on everything because I'm recording this right now on an Xbox. So if we look at my settings, it's, yeah, 69%. So it's pretty bad, pretty packed, mainly because of all the trees. And there is actually an Easter egg. Let me find it. Oh my god. Oh, I think it's here. Yes, there's an Easter egg I placed by the coaster. Hopefully, you guys can find it. I might change it when I upload it. But yeah, like this queue was really good. Like I think everything turned out really well. I did say in one of my posts, it's the best coaster I made. And also now I could finally get back to working on Whirlwind Fields, which yeah, there should be an episode out by the time I get back, by the time I actually finish this video and get it out. There should be another one. Hopefully I'm done episode 4, but I'm working on it. Um so if this video comes out before episode 4, then it's going to be a more similar style to Corvus, who has like just like instead of building montage, it has a bunch of updates, and like you just like it's kind of a combination. It's okay. It's like updates like throughout, and like you don't see any of the buildings, so it's like you just update. It's shorter, which I could do. It's gonna be really nice, but also has and it also has a like digital dance style like live. I think that's what it's called. I don't know, but it's really good. I like it. That's a good format. That's gonna be my episode 4. I want to test it out. And also, I also like while editing, I remembered that I realized that I forgot to actually copy my data from. Oh my god, that was bad. Data from the real time segment on episode 3, but I just forgot to copy it. So yeah, that's why I didn't have one. It was gonna have one. I had recorded, but I just didn't do it. So episode 4 will do that crazy arrow. Anyway, um, yeah, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna record a POV, and then I'm gonna end it like that. So if you like this video, like, subscribe. I'm gonna signing out and enjoy the POV. Bye.